Look at that massive gap on the left-hand side. And I took too long. Come on, dude. The crowd is getting to me. I didn't know who to cover. We are in big trouble here. Welcome back to Rebuilding the Rams. We are in sunny San Diego, my actual hometown in real life here at Snapdragon Stadium, taking on the San Diego State Aztecs, guys. They are 66 overall, so a slight downgrade from us, but they're slightly better than the competition we've played in the last few games. If you watched last video, you will know that we were playing against a team that was so down bad that they had a tackle as their starting tight end and wide receiver 3. Okay, I don't think San Diego State is in the same position here. Let's get started quickly with a deep shot. Very first play, let's get aggressive and get it to Faison over the middle. And now we can confidently get the run game going, guys. Just felt like we might as well take a shot. Now, I will say this stadium, I have never been to Snapdragon Stadium, even though, you know, I had a ton of friends that went to San Diego State and, you know, born and raised in San Diego. The only San Diego State games I ever went to was back when they still played in Qualcomm Stadium, which, if you're unfamiliar, is where the San Diego Chargers used to play before Dean Spanos' cash grab to take them to Los Angeles. I can explain more there shortly, but for now, that's a broken coverage. That's a broken coverage. No, why did I run out of bounds? Oh, I don't know what that was, but the man on Jordan Faison was nowhere to be found, dude. Holy smokes. All right, let's lock in. Let's have a perfect game today. And we're going stretch wide side. And let's get Muau over on the right. Get that corner out of the way. I like these blocking assignments here. Let's see if we can cut it up right there in the hole. Perfect. Small juke by Marshall. Didn't want to jump directly into another tackler. And guys, let me just say too, if I seem to be trying a little bit harder than usual today, you know, first of all, let me just say I feel like I'm always trying hard. But if I'm trying extra hard today, it is because in my online dynasty, by the way, we have man-to-man. So let's throw. Okay. Levon Brown got smoked. Absolutely embarrassed, dude. We saw man-to-man, and I trusted him to win a 10-yard dig, and he did not. Holy smokes. Anyways, what I was saying is I have played, you know, in online dynasties and stuff, and I'm in one with my friends. Look at me. I was there. Come on. I'm in one with my friends, and I played my friend Jackson yesterday. He was Arizona State. I was Houston. I'm the worst overall in the league of 9 of us, right? Like, it's all 3-star schools, so there's like 87 overall Auburn, there's 86 overall South Carolina, whatever. And what occurred was, I accidentally did 2 hard flats. Dude, that's a problem. That's a problem. I gotta help. That's my ball. Did you see that? Maybe it's a good thing to accidentally do 2 hard flats. Great new defensive strategy. Let's go. Anyways, I was playing with my friend Jackson. Yes, I'm the worst team, but like, you know, I play a lot of college football 26, as you know, those of you that are a part of this channel are well aware of. So I expect to be able to win games, and that obviously was the goal too, is, you know, to win some games. Great juke by Chambers. Are you kidding me? What an athletic play by our quarterback right there. 28 yards. So the game starts out well, right? I limit him to a field goal on the first drive. Touchdown for me, great. Touchdown for me, great. Field goal for me, great. All of a sudden, it's 17-3. I feel fantastic. And then he starts coming back. Also, Levon Brown, way to make up for it. Just a wide open screen pass. I'm not even going to mention how open that was. But the guy starts coming back, and now it's 17-10, and then it's 17-17, and then it's 17-24, and all of a sudden, I'm down 7. And I, of course, do something dumb. I'm playing tilted, and I go for it. Don't get it. All of a sudden, it's 31-17, and then it's 38-17, and then I lose the game. And, you know, it sucked because I was giving it my all, right? Like, I could play this Colorado State rebuild, and hopefully I'm playing well, right? Like, hopefully we're winning games and doing all that fun stuff. But, you know, this is not the absolute best that I could be playing. Just because by nature, like, there's a part of these videos where I got to entertain a little bit too, right? Like, I need to play so that y'all can have an enjoyable time. I need to be a little bit more vocal when it comes to, you know, expressing, you know, how I'm feeling on one of these videos. So, like, there's a little bit of that. that kind of at times will limit how well I can play because I have to both think and talk. And if you've ever tried to talk and think at the same time, also, we said we weren't going to get beat by a left tackle, and then we get number 64 running this route, dude. What is this? How do we continue to get bullied by left tackles playing tight end, man? This is nuts. I actually think he's an actual tight end because look at how, like, slim he is. He's not built like a left tackle. Anyways, I was shocked by how badly I played. And unfortunately, it has just been sitting with me. It's been like well over, well, not well over. It's been almost 24 hours since I played that game. I have no idea why that game in particular is still on my mind so much. But it's on my mind so much that I think I'm going to film a full... Uh-oh, that drag, I left it. It was wide open. It was match coverage. Let's just pick this. Oh, my goodness. What a catch, dude. In the corner of the end zone. This is... Look, this is a mistake on me. I think in college football 26 and one-on-one jump ball situations, the defense will never get the pick, okay? The best case scenario in this right here is for me to swat the ball. I made this mistake actually playing in that game that I lost that I was talking about. I need to just swat it there. Oh, booth review potentially? It is a booth review. Dude, he clearly had that and was down, right? Like, this angle isn't going to show it because we can't see the white lines. But I'm pretty sure that also almost took out a ref. Shout out to the ref for playing better defense than I did. Yeah, Band is playing again. Confirmed touchdown. That's totally fair. Anyways, I filmed, or I'm going to film. Hopefully you will be able to see it by the time this video goes live. I'm going to film a full film breakdown of that game. And I think it's going to be so helpful to learn and to talk about. So this is just a shameless self-promo. If you want to just watch us talk about college football 26 concepts playing competitively online, go ahead and check it out. I feel like it should be a lot of fun. For now, let's go power O here, pull some guards. They were doing an all-out blitz, and we paid the price for it. Yeah, look at that. Double safety blitz. Good for them. Let's keep both Justin Marshall and Roth, our third stringer, on the field for now, though, just because I want to give Roth a chance. There it is. First down, I think. We're a yard short. That's okay. Let's go with the motion jailbreak screen. Alton Roth is a freshman, guys. Justin Marshall is great. Jalen Dupree is great. But it's good to slowly start building some depth here. Let's see. Is it man coverage? If so, we got to throw the backside slant. It is. Maher, get out of here. Let's go. Now, why did it say I threw a pick? When did I throw an interception, guys? I don't remember. Am I nuts? Am I having memory loss? Did I throw an interception so far today? I mean, I definitely just fumbled it right there, but Justin Marshall's going to take it anyways. Oh my goodness, he's way faster than I give him credit for. Another touchdown for Justin Marshall on a fumble of all plays, too. Now, I don't like that it said 3 attempts for 11 yards. I think there's something going on with the stats, dude. That was not an 11-yard run. Did he not get credit for it because it was a fumble? I did throw an interception? Guys, when did I throw an interception? Oh, Levon Brown. Yeah, no, I'm an idiot. When you say memory of a goldfish, sometimes it actually happens. But, dude, Justin Marshall didn't get credit for that run. What happened? Why? That was like a 50-yard run, man. Goodness gracious. Is that how it works in college, where if you recover a fumble and then you run, you don't get credit? Somebody let me know in the comment section. I know a lot of y'all are much more knowledgeable about college football rules than I am. Is that a thing? Or is that a glitch in the game? If it's a real thing in a real rule, okay, that's fine. And then I will, have to accept it. But if that was a glitch, I want Justin Marshall to have those 50 rushing yards that he just did. Great end around. I got to make this play, and I got juked out. All right. Anyways, one of the things that I really had as takeaway, and I accidentally did a hard flat over there, so now I got to cover this deep post. One of the things I had as a takeaway from playing against my friend Jackson is, well, actually 2 things. The first is that I rushed 3 in order to spy him way too often. And, I'm a scrambling guy, right? Like, Tyler Chambers is a scrambling QB for sure. And the CPU does not need to send a spy every single play. to shut me down from scrambling, right? Like sending 4 and getting pressure is a great way to prevent you from scrambling because you don't feel like you have all day. You feel like you have to get rid of the football. So I cannot believe that just happened. He just split us like an egg. Just right over the bowl, man. Poured it in there, took a fork, started stirring, and I'm not going to say we got scrambled, but like we're getting close. Golly, dude. 2 of these plays that San Diego State has pulled off are just nuts. The jump ball in the corner, and then whatever that was, the quarterback giving the wide receiver a death wish over the middle, and is just like, actually, you know what? I am peak Chris Evans, Captain America and the Winter Soldier, and I'm just going to run right through 2 guys. Like, that's nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. I can't even remember what the heck I was talking about. This might be what y'all were talking about when you mentioned playing distracted. But I wasn't even using those guys. So, you know, I can't act like that's on me. Anyways. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, 2 things. 1, I can't only be rushing 3. That's kind of nuts. But 2, also pressure here over the middle. Comeback route is going to be there. Great job. Faison is 1 of 1. Are you kidding me, dude? He throws people to the side like they're not even there. That was a great throw by Tyler Chambers, too. I want to give him credit where credit is deserved. But let's go quick inside zone here. Just, man, I know that wasn't a good run by me. I know. End of 1 there. But to go back to my point, guys, only rushing 3 and having a spy let the guy stand in the pocket for way too long. And then the second thing that I did that I deeply regret is, you know, I play a lot of zone. And my mentality on defense has always been, I want to cover everything well. And hopefully my linemen will eventually get home. That's why I rarely blitz. However, what I've learned now is that if you only rush 3 and you allow somebody to extend the play by, you know, being able to stand in the pocket for 4 business days because they know there's no pressure coming, all of a sudden zone coverage is a lot less powerful because, you know, eventually people will get out of those zones. So on this big 3rd down, we are definitely going for it, by the way. I want to go with something triple option-y. I just want to use our talent while we can. They're showing a man pressure. It's risky to do this. What do the matchups look like? I think Faison might be able to convert this for us. I know that there's a risk to check to a pass here, but I think if we go Marshall on a Texas, Faison on a zig, I think he should be able to win this. Yep. He's got it. He's just so good, dude. It's so good to have a mid-80 overall receiver on a 70 overall team. I mean, it's very clear when there's a talent gap. He is the best player on the field right now. I know Justin Marshall is very good at football, and I know that he's probably our best offensive player, but just like most talented player on the field right now, I think it's Jordan Faison, personally. But anyways, the zone coverage stuff is a lot less powerful when they have all day to stand in the pocket and deliver, because eventually people will run out of those zones, right? So one of the things that I've started to have a little bit of success with is going with man coverage and then shading or route committing if I'm feeling aggressive, route committing to the same side of the field. Now, what I used to do is I would shade everybody inside or shade everybody outside. And now what I've been trying to do, I tested it with an online game against a random person yesterday, and it worked surprisingly well. Is also, let me just hit this post over the middle for a touchdown. Never mind. Somebody make a play. Anaya, jump ball. That's okay. We had to extend it. Speaking of man coverage, we just saw it live right there. We're going to call a read option here. And with that safety down in the box, actually, let's check into this. This is one of the plays that I've actually started to run. Y cross post, and you see Marshall's route. If we can't extend it, but if we bullet it to him while he's still going vertically, sometimes it's very easy yardage. Like right there, look at that. It's just such a nice route to just quickly hit if they aren't playing man coverage immediately on him. I mean, there's nobody there in that short zone area, so we're going to take it. Let me score a touchdown, and then I'll finish my point, guys. Right here, we're going motion verts angle, but it's too cluttered on the right-hand side. So we got Barmore over there. What I think we need to do is I think Anaya needs to go here, and I think Faison needs to go on a deeper out. We're going to look at Anaya quickly, then we'll look at Faison, and then we'll look at Barmore, and then we'll look at Marshall. Marshall's route actually takes a while to develop. Watch how slow he makes this cut. It's very slow. Oh, but there it is. Marshall. Dumb throw. Dumb throw by me. Dumb throw by me, guys. I didn't need to leave the pocket like that. 2nd and goal. Slot trail with a stay route by Barmore. Okay, that stay route is going to tell me if it's man or zone. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Jordan Faison. Bail me out, man. All right, we're not throwing this football. I'm not going to risk an interception here. Actually, we are going to throw the football. We're going to go with the PA sprint, halfback, quick flat. It's there. I think Dupree. Oh, my goodness. We are so going for this. We're going halfback toss, wide side. Justin Marshall. I need him to get to the outside. It's going to be a race to the sideline, and Justin Marshall wins, races. Let's go, dude. Huge 4th down touchdown. I will not allow myself to be distracted so much that we don't score points, all right? We're scoring points, especially if San Diego State's going to keep getting these ridiculous deep ball catches, dude. But yeah, what I've started to do, man coverage, shade everybody to the short side of the field, because this guy, Jackson, that I was playing against, and again, I think you'll see it very clearly in the film breakdown if and or when that comes out, and if and or when you see it. In it, he is using a right-handed quarterback with a lot of speed, and he breaks the pocket almost every drop back, and he'll break the pocket to the right, actually. So he'll almost always drift right. So what that means is he tends to throw to the right-hand side of the field. So similar to where the ball is right now in this game, all the way on the right hash, the right side is almost always the short side. So what I've started to do to experiment with, again, I only played against one game online, but here, let me show you. I'm going to route commit to the right, route commit to the right, route commit to the right. Oh, no, I'm not route committing. I'm not route committing. Oh, no. Okay, well, I had to check into something else, but I just completely ruined my point. Holy smokes. Okay, let me actually do it, okay? So here, individual, inside. I think the 2-minute warning just went off. Okay, let's actually do it. Okay, ready? So individual, bang, route commit inside, bang, bang, inside, or outside, bang, 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 bang. I'm just saying bang. That means absolutely nothing to you. I'm sorry. Anyways, I committed inside to that guy, by the way. Let me just say, he beat me, but I committed that way. But anyways, what I'm trying to do is commit everybody to the right, so that way I could play the left. So now everybody's playing the right over there, and I could play out-breaking balls or anything like that. Apparently, committing to the right does nothing, except for a great last-second tip there. But let's stick in man one more time. So same thing. I'm going to commit everybody to the right. So where I could get beat is by a slant by the right receiver or corner routes by these guys on the left. And that's rare enough to where I can manually play with this deep safety and put them over there. Now, that being said, here on 3rd and short, we're going to go hard flats, play at the sticks. I'm going to be a good user here. Let's go, and we're getting this football back. But anyways, alrighty, guys. We are getting this football back. That was a horrible punt. Let's fair catch that one. But yeah, I'm really excited to film that breakdown, man. I don't want to get too distracted. I'll move on. But, you know, I think I try to do 2 things on this channel, maybe 3. Actually, I think there's 3 things. And I will admit I shouldn't have just handed the football off there with a $1.19 and a 2-minute drill. We're actually going to play fast now. But while we play fast, let me tell you. So I think that's a pick. What a dumb throw that was, Max. Oh man, this is the playing distracted stuff that y'all talked about, dude. That I thought it was man coverage. Great drop into the flat by that flat defender. Tipped it up to his teammate. Pick 6, tie game. And San Diego State hanging around off of 3 plays. And yes, 2 of them, I don't know how much better I could have done. But that one was my bad. That one was dumb. So I'm going to close this thought, and then we're going to lock in so I don't play distracted. But, you know, I want to do 3 things on this channel. Number 1, I want to use data science to actually impact how people play the game, whether it's the actual gameplay or whether it's recruiting or, you know, coach upgrades or other things like that. The second thing, as I go into the box offset week, we're going to go with our no huddle offense here. The second thing I want to do really well is I want to be entertaining. I hope that this rebuild serves as that, as the entertainment. Oh, look at Faison. That's a touchdown. Oh my gosh, what a bad throw. Dude, Faison was so open there. Oh my goodness, Max, you got to do better. We're going to call motion Y cross and give Faison the exact same route. Throw an under to Barmore underneath here. And let's see if they gift us the wide open throw twice. They don't. That's okay. Barmore will get us a 3rd and inches. Clock's going to run. I'm not going to call a timeout yet just because I'm a little scared of them potentially picking up the football back and being able to get points. So let's pick up the first down by Barmore and get out of bounds. Beautiful. Anyways, 3 things. Number 1, data science to help people get better. Number 2, I hope it's genuinely entertaining. I want this to be an entertaining channel where you could put this on while you're playing the game, while you're at work, while you're, doing dishes, whatever, and have a source of entertainment in your life. Like, I hope that I can continue to do that. Oh my goodness, what a dumb throw that was, Max. What defense were they in? Dude, that had me lost. I was lost just now completely. So, okay, data science, entertainment. But number three is to really lean in on actual football concepts. That is something that I really want to make sure that I emphasize. And I don't know if I have been emphasizing it as much. Oh, I didn't need to do a catch and run there. I got to come down with that. Huge 3rd down. Let's get Justin Marshall a slip screen. We haven't called it yet. I feel like we get 1 slip screen per game on Heisman. Other than that, they sniff it out. And they sniffed that one out entirely. Goodness gracious, what a bad drive that was. Anyways, I want to lean into real football concepts. I want this to be a place that people that are very advanced with their football knowledge can go to talk in that advanced, vocabulary, to talk about the difference between match coverage and traditional drop coverage, to talk about how somebody, a 3 receiver hook is walling off number 3 and then pushing to number 2 if number 3 goes to the flat. Like, those types of actual concepts. And I also want it to be a place where newer people to football or more casual people to football can come and learn cool stuff too, right? And I think, by the way, we're in cover 1 hole here, so we're kind of at risk. Give me that, dude. Golly, number 64 is toasting us. And yeah, I want casual people to feel like they can learn something of value as well, or people that are just new to football. So number 3, that last part, the real football stuff, that part I've definitely been lacking on. So this film study thing, also great job just running out of bounds, dude. Full Nico Iamaleava right there, as somebody that went to school at Tennessee for a few years. But yeah, that part is something I hope to lean in on. The film study is going to be really cool. But now that I've said what I need to say, guys, it is 21-all at half. I have been distracted. I will raise my hand and admit it. I will high-five you virtually via that camera right there. And to those of you that have me on in the background, you didn't even see what I just did, and that's fine. But 21-all, and we gotta lock in, okay? I need you to lock in as a viewer so I can lock in as a player. In reality, whether or not you are paying full attention or no attention at all makes no difference right now because you are watching this likely days after it's filmed. But in my head, I'm imagining you on a couch and you just like that sit forward meme, where the person on the couch literally just kind of sits forward and pays attention. That's what I need to do mentally right now. We need to lock in, okay? So let's start with cover 3 match. We're gonna go hard flats here to be aggressive. I'm gonna bring the safety down. I'm gonna move the backside linebacker over a little bit because I'm gonna have a little bit more to cover on the left-hand side. Play action, deep over. I'm running with it. The scramble could be there, and it's a pick. That's what happens when we lock in. Great coverage. We get the turnover. Let's go. Okay, offensively, I want to try and have an entire drive purely out of split slot offset. There's so much cool stuff here, and I haven't really been able to experiment with it. And I know that this is a very short drive. It's at the 14 already. We're already in the red zone, but I want to try it. All right, here we go. RPO read screen. Screen is wide open. Marshall, 1 play, touchdown. Give him credit for that one, guys. He's got 3 scores. Tyler Chambers is balling out, and we immediately take this game right back. We're going to stay locked in until this game is done. Here we go. 28-21. Feel good about this thus far, guys. And let's see what this defense can do. I'm going to try and take some of those principles that I was learning from my game with Jackson that I was talking about. Play a little bit more man coverage. Practice my quick adjustments here. So we're going to go cover 2 man, and we're going to shade everybody to the short side. Shade everybody to the short side. And now I can play over here knowing that I have a lot of ground to cover if it's play action. It is not. It's an inside run. We stuff that. And I feel really good. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to play the wide side, though. Let's go off coverage here. We're playing wide everywhere. So I got to cover the left. If there's a corner to the left, we got to cover it. Great. Great. We are on everybody like glue, dude. Let's go. Luckily, if you look at the routes, they flipped the play, so everything on the right was actually on the left. But genuinely, everybody was pushing to the right, so we just happened to guess the correct side. If we hadn't have guessed the correct side, that's fine. I just would have needed to play a more active role here. We're going seam flats. We're rushing 5. I've got the middle of the field here. Okay. That's okay. That's something I got to live with in a seam flat, dude. We give them a free release. From now on, in reality, if we do that 5-man pressure look with seam flats, I think what I need to do is I need to be more willing to show man coverage on number 3 right there. For those of you that aren't aware, the way that people usually count receivers is outside in. So number 3 is the 3rd receiver in on a formation. Typically, if you're like trips to the wide side, you know, number 1 is all the way out there. Number 2 is the next guy. Number 3 is like the tight end or, you know, the slot or whoever's the 3rd person in. So in that coverage that we were in on that big first down that they got, number 3 ran that quick corner and he had nobody on him to like contest that at all. Great coverage there on a 3rd down. Let's go, dude. That's the power of having 90 overall corners is I manned up both of those guys on the backside there, and they were able to continue to play great defense. Guys, don't push him straight into my foot. Y'all are going to make me drop the football. Okay, trips Y flex. I'm going to stay in this entirely. There's not a lot of good running plays in this, so we're probably going to have to go to the air a little bit. But I want to practice having a more cohesive offense where we could have multiple plays out of one formation that look similar. I feel like that's kind of a key aspect of pro level football, both in real life, but then also in Madden. Like, you know, the best players, all their plays look the exact same. So we need to get something like that. How about a little stick and nod? We do see man coverage this time. There is a flag. We are going to secure catch that. I'm not dropping a deep comeback with Maher this time. I think holding is going to bring this back. Yep. That's okay, guys. We'll live with that. 2nd and long. What do you do here? I don't want to run this football. I'm going to call the speed option. I know I just said I don't want to run it. I'm going to call it, and I'm going to only run it if I love it. And I love this. Look at the blocking here. We should be able to get a free release up to the tackle. The center should be able to wall off the backside linebacker. We have one guy to beat, which is that safety. Okay, we're going to make this pitch. No, never mind. Chambers is going to cut it up. One guy to beat. There's the safety. And yes, we didn't beat him, but we got 15 yards because if the safety's the last guy you have to beat, that's probably a sign you're down the field. So I like that. We're going with a curls concept here, but based off the matchup with Faison, I want him on a deep out. We'll run the high-low here, make the read. Barmore, wide open. Get your rack. We'll take 5. All right, inside attack. We're going to flip the trips to the opposite side now. Get Justin Marshall involved. We have a high-low concept here. We're going Faison quickly, and then we'll make the read between Anaya and Marshall over the middle of the field. Faison was there. He was there if I wanted that risk, but instead, why don't we let Justin Marshall juke some people out for a first down? All right, trips back to the wide side. They're showing us a pressure look here. I think we go curls again. Let's look at the matchups. Faison's got this, so let's put him on a post. Let's put Anaya on a flat. We got a curl flat concept with the post over the middle. Yup. Nope, bad throw. That's okay. That was probably not the right throw. That was probably me being aggressive, and that's okay. Faison is back in the slot. He's got a great matchup, so we'll go with the smash concept. I'm going to keep Marshall in on a block and release instead of a pure swing because I might need some pressure here. They're showing 5. Wide open. Come down with it. Great. I'll say great a million more times, dude. That was perfect. They had a hard flat. Faison takes advantage. And again, let's give a high-low concept over the middle. Not the reverse zig, but more of that. We'll slide the line to the right. Marshall can stay in and block. We're going to read Faison, then Anaya. If Barmore is standing wide open over there in the corner, we will throw it to him. But it is man coverage over the middle of the field. And, you know, that was good. I should have put, I don't know, Tommy Maher on a backside comeback or something over on the left. That way, if they did do cover 1 hole, I guess it wasn't man, it was cover 9 show 2, so it was like a matchup zone type thing. Anyways, 5-man front again. I want to pass against this. I really want to pass against this. Putting that linebacker inside, I want them to pay for it. So let's go with the smash concept again here. Although I want Anaya on a seam over the middle. Let's see it. Smash! There it is! Seam! Anaya! Oh, man. I could have pushed it left instead of right. Or maybe not even pushed it at all. I felt like he had a step there. That's something you got to live with. They're bringing down the safeties, though, again. They are showing me a blitz here on 3rd and goal. Look at that. Look at that. Marshall's got a killer matchup. I think Marshall on a post route can score here. I think Marshall on a post route can score here. Get this football out. Get it to him. Golly, Chambers, he's got a step. You got to put it where he can get it. That's on me for forcing it a little bit too much there. I'll take the blame. I'll also take the blame for shanking a 35-yard field goal, man. Holy smokes. What a sad ending to a drive that had so much promise. We're going to man up the backside, slide these guys over. Okay, deep post. We got to run with it. Nice. We were there. We were there. All right, cover 4 quarters. They're in wing trips. We're going to man up the backside because they do not fear me. Or they do not strike fear into me at all. They should fear me. I do not fear them. What am I saying? Who am I? What time is it? I was about to say it's clobbering time. But you know, I saw Fantastic Four for a second time recently, and Max, don't get distracted by Fantastic Four. Let's lock in. All right, we got a spy over the middle. We're only rushing 3. Exactly the wrong thing. Jump ball. We're swatting this time. That's not happening. That's not happening. Let's go, dude. Holy smokes. He almost came down with it too, which would have been insane. This game feels like it's an hour and a half, dude. This game in particular, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because we've been scoring so many explosive plays. I don't know, but holy Faison, dude. You are so shifty, man. Justin Marshall, shaking up. We're going to sub him out for this drive. Let's go in the wide trips this time. And, you know, one of the primary plays I want to run in wide trips is this power read. Okay, this is such a good play to me. This is the Connor Jerry special for those of you that remember Ball State. Good cutback by Chambers. They crashed. That's okay. Second and long, we're going to go with the stack RPO read bubble here. And based off that alignment, let's get oh, we can't hot route. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Going to make this read. Chambers, so much space. So much space. Let's go. Tyler Chambers having a day on the ground today. Next, we're going to call halfback swing. And look at that. Are you kidding me, dude? They have 2 guys. We have 3 blockers. If he gets up to the safety, it could be a touchdown. He doesn't. Dupree somehow, that was almost intercepted. I don't even want to act like I understand how. We're going to go wide trips to the wide side now. Barmore has a free release and a lot of real estate, guys. I'm tempted to bullet the heck out of a seam right here, and I think I might. I think I might just bullet the heck out of a seam right here to Barmore. Ready? Let's watch that linebacker. Let's watch that safety. See if it's there. Oh, it's not there. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's why you don't run a route, or you don't run a play with like 2 routes, dude. Tyler Chambers, high risk of injury. Darius Curry is in the game. Okay. Wide trips again. Faison alone on the backside. Barmore has what looks like a really good release opportunity. Dupree needs to go on a Texas route underneath him, but let's see it. Let's see it. Oh my goodness, I'm standing in the pocket for too long, guys. Got to get rid of that football. That's on me. 50-yard field goal. How about redemption? How about redemption? Payne Williams for the miss earlier. Lock in. Walk in. What a kick. Right down Broadway. That's a touchdown. That's a field goal. I can't believe I just said that's a touchdown. That is most definitely a field goal. Yeah, I'm clearly rusty. I don't know why the heck I said that, guys. 31-21 though, giving us a little bit more of a cushion. But honestly, with how well our defense is playing, I don't see them scoring again. Wing slot offset. They're going to have 2 tight ends in, so they are going to be stronger on the ground. But they're both on the backside here, so we should be able to bring safeties down, hard flat the heck out of this, help out on the run. I forgot to change my option rules, dude. Holy Toledo. Dude, we are entering the 4th quarter, and I just changed my option rules. That is nuts. All right, anyways, 4 is up, guys. I appreciate y'all as always for sticking around this long. Let's close this one out, man. Let's extend the win streak to 4. Here we go. Single back deuce. We are actually going to show the even 6-1. Okay, we're showing a 6-man front. Cover 4 quarters again. I'm dropping. Yep. Look at that coverage. Look at that coverage. Force a scramble. That's not happening. Let's go. I form pro here. Let's go with the over formation, and let's go cover 1 robber press. That way we can bring down a safety here. I'm going to blitz Phelps off the side on the strong side. We are playing extra aggressive right now. I know it's a risk. I'm willing. Dude, number 64 is nuts. Did you see how fast he was coming out of that in route? That was very impressive. Well, we're going to play everybody to the wide side here. Screen pass, backside, we're ready for it. We are so ready for that. I form wing. They want to stay in this look. I don't understand why. We're going to go engage 8 and make a couple checks. And we're going to go flats. And then I got the middle of the field. We're ready for it. We called the blitz because I'm telling you, I think the computer recognized that as engage 8 and was like, oh, we're getting pressured. And then that happened, and then we're good. Tampa 2, manning up the backside. Blockers now free. Okay, I'm running with the crossers. Dude, I'm with the first one. I need my linebackers to step up. They are not stepping up right now. Okay, but this is what I mean here. Gun empty. You see this 3-receiver hook? I'm actually going to wall up number 3 this time. I got to stay inside leverage of 64. If he goes outside, I go with him until the next guy comes. Just like that. Good. Fine. That's fine. This is all fine. I used to play a similar defense to this when I played football in high school, where I was a linebacker here, and my primary responsibility was to basically wall number 3 inside and not let him do that. Not let him cross my face like that. Dude, number 64, are you serious? He is so good. Tyson Chavez, dude. Nobody wearing number 64 should be this good as a tight end. What is happening? Let's bring down the safeties, both of them this time. Play action. I got burnt. And holy smokes, it's not number 64. That's new. Oh, let's check the man coverage here, and let's shade everybody to the wide side. I'm going to bring this safety down. Fill on the run, guys. Fill on the run. Let's go. Big 3rd down. Same thing. This time we're going to shade everybody to the short side. We are fully route committing to the right, which means if these guys run an out route, I'm getting toasted. That's okay. That's the one. We committed to the right, so his slant had a free release. And that's why I like to rush 4 with a cover 1 hole. And that way I have a middle linebacker that could have helped with that. And then I could have helped with the corner on the other side. But instead, San Diego State is right back in it, man. I was giving them everything I got on that drive, and they still moved the football. And that sucks, all right? I guess the only way that we're going to be able to win this game is if we just explode on offense. Let's do it. Chambers still shaking up. Darius Curry, welcome to the big leagues, man. Gun bunch tight end. We're running it for the whole drive. Number 1, QB wrap. We're going to call it. We'll only run it if we love it. I don't love it. RPO alert bubble, I love a lot more. Here it is. Look at that massive gap on the left-hand side. And I took too long. Come on, dude. The crowd is getting to me. All right, I'm calling a read option here. I'm only going to run it if I love it. And with Anaya out, I love this, dude. I love this look. Let's see what we can get here. That's fine. You want to let Justin Marshall run the football, dude? He's going to run the football. He's only got 11 for 32. Again, he'd have much better stats if his thing counted, like if his actual reception counted, but it didn't. That's okay. We're running whips here. Oh, good pressure, dude. Golly. Okay, Z out, man. Z out. Here it is. I don't like these matchups at all. Let's see what we can get. Jordan Faison might need this one. Yep. Throw with anticipation. Faison. Don't get it. No. Dude, he had a step. Curry, I need that to be a better ball. I didn't touch the left stick at all, too. I literally just tapped B as he was coming out of the break. I have no idea why that was inaccurate. I just gave up contain on the left, and we are in big trouble here. Okay, lock in. Gun doubles flex. Let's call Tampa 2 to start. Shift the line over to the right. Big 64 is here. I've got the mid read. Can't get beat deep on a deep post. That's the one thing I need to protect against. Play action. I'm going with that over. Get there. Oh my goodness, Max. Why are you diving? Why are you diving there? You can't dive there. You just can't. We're going cover 3 sky, show 2, man up the backside. I'm bringing Phelps down to help over. Any drags to the left I got to get with. That's okay. Wanted to stop the run. Wanted to get him in a second and long situation here. Gun wing trips weak. We'll show cover 9. Technically, we're showing cover 2, but we're running cover 9. Let's go hard flats, though. I've got the deep half over here. A lot of verticals, and I didn't know who to cover. They sent 4 verts on me, and I had to cover both guys. I covered neither guy, and we're losing. Holy smoke. San Diego State, the hometown team, man. They've played so well today. So many plays that like a computer has made so far today where it's just been like, dang, that is an impressive play. So let's lock in. Let's lock in. It's not over yet. We can still score. We've dropped 31 already. I think we can. Chambers still shaken up. Still going to be the Darius Curry show. We're going to run this one at a bunch tight end one more time. We're going to get it right this time. Let's start off with a motion halfback swing to the wide side. I like this look. Let's see what we can get here. Okay. Oh my goodness, they just blew that up. Jaleel Barmore is shaken up. Oh, we're in trouble. All right, we're gonna go cheat H out. Phase on. Dude, this is such a cool play. We don't even need to adjust this at all. Be ready for the pressure. They're showing me a pressure look. Yep, man coverage. Phase on. No. Oh my gosh, he came down with that. Dude, they ran the out route better than he did. I am shocked that he came down with that football. Massive 3rd and 3. I'm calling the read option, and we'll check into the RPO depending on how it feels. I think we go RPO here. On this gun bunch. Let's see how they react to the bubble. I love that. That's a first down for sure, right? Right? Oh my goodness. Going for it. I'm sorry. 4th and 1. We go for it here. Goal line offense. I'm going to call the fullback dive. Jalen Dupree is in at fullback. We're going to run away from their star, okay? We should be able to pick this up. You got to fight for it. You got to... Oh, what happened? How did that happen? Ben Fleming blowing it up. 2:26 to go. We need to stop. A field goal will still keep us within a touchdown deficit. Cannot let them get to the outside. Good tackle there. Injury timeout. We get blessed by the injury gods there. Let's go. Okay, we need to be ready here for another handoff. Okay, I got to bring safeties down. We are playing the QB on the option, which means that we can do something like that. I'm taking a timeout here. Oh, gun doubles flex. Here it is. Let's show the blitz. And we are running cover 3 match. I have a lot of ground to cover here with Rodriguez. I think they're going to the air here. I really do think they are. Here it is. That's okay. Drag. Get there. Yes! Wilson with the pick. Oh, and he's still up. More carries. More to run. Let's go. Holy smokes. What am I saying? More carries. I don't know. But Jeremiah Wilson gets us right back into it. Tyler Chambers is still shaken up. Jaleel Barmore is still shaken up. So we got to put it in Lavon Brown. Lavon Brown, number 4 wide receiver, needs to step up today. I know he had a touchdown earlier. We're going to immediately go PA slide here. Move the pocket. It's open. Brown, get there. Oh, and he can't come down with it because we get the stupid animation that should not exist, man. Golly. Chambers back in the game. We're calling speed option because we know we got a 2-minute warning that can help us here. I like the look. What happens if we motion Dupree for extra blocking assistance? That's great. That is absolutely fantastic. Let's do it. Give me a good pitch. Marshall, turn the corner. Marshall, room to run. Out of bounds. Let's go, Justin Marshall. Let's go motion RPO peak stick. Cannot throw an interception here. Max, do not throw an interception here, okay? Read him. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, Chambers out of the game, I think, right? Curry is back in. We need to run our offense. We're going to go motion verts halfback angle. We're going to keep Brown on a stay route. We're looking at the angle. Yep. Catch the ball. That's okay. Justin Marshall wasn't ready for it. 3rd and 8. Tempo here. Let's get the trips to the wide side. Slot trail. Maher on a 10-yard out. If they don't respect that 10-yard out, we are going to hit it. I need a perfect throw by Curry. Oh, no. Bad throw by me. Here it is. Game on the line. What do you run? You run the Y cross post. That's what you run. You run the Y cross post. And let's get a deep out there. Let's get it in at the sticks by Levon Brown. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. There it is. Get down. Get down. Great catch, Levon Brown. What's the flag? Don't tell me a holding's coming back. Guys, it was 4th and 8. It's going to be 4th and 18. Oh, no. Oh, no. Here it is. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Guys. Here it is. Game on the line. Faison, please. Oh, my gosh. Turn everything to aggressive. Try and force a fumble. What the heck happened? What San Diego State, dude. I know they were at home, but they were big underdogs in this game, and they played really, really well. I'm curious to hear from y'all what I could have done differently. Dude, I mean, like, these plays that they're making are just nuts. That is nuts for a computer to be making that play. Luckily, they ran out of bounds, so we didn't get punished too much by that. But that is just an impressive run there. Outside, I got to make this play. Nope, I am a traffic cone. Oh, my goodness. All right, guys, kneel it out. What in the world? What in the world? Yeah, man, they showed up. They made some plays that I didn't think a computer could make today. Really, really impressive job by them. I will say, guys, I'm curious what y'all thought about this game, about how I could have avoided this loss, because I was giving it my all, man. I was like, that whole second half, we were so locked in, and they had an answer for everything, all right? They did. Good for them. Always happy to see San Diego win. I hate it when it's against me, though, man. That one sucks. That one really hurts. This one feels... This one sucks, too, because it's not like there was any individual play where it's like, oh, EA screwed us, or oh, we got unlucky, or oh, like, Max wasn't paying attention. Like, we were so locked in. And that drive that they had to take the lead, I could not stop them, dude. Playing on Heisman, man, this is a blast. Let's go recruit. Let's go land some top players while we still can. Because I will say, we do have a 5-star gem that I think we will land at the end of this video, okay? If you look at that right there, I think we might land him, hopefully before Clemson gets involved, because we are not going to win that battle. When it comes to this, I feel good. I don't like that Duke is there, but Noah Burden might not be one of our 4 guys. If we look at his stats, I don't think we should waste one of our 4 potential, recruits on him. Now, Lonnie Chestnut, on the other hand, I do. So let's get him on a week 10 visit, sell him on something that he hates less than others. And let's also see, can we potentially sway him to a sell that has a lot better grade? Ideally, one with that playing time grade that we have an A+ for. That would be great. Not that. See, that's only 1. It's not a very high success rate. So I don't think it's worth our time. I think we're going to have to win off sending the house. But that makes me nervous because Duke has a tier 2 pipeline. I'm hoping that week 10 visit will be enough. We'll leave it there for now. I feel really good here. How did his sell go? Okay, we know it's not that, which is good because that means I think we know what it is. Okay, so it wasn't this, which means it was this. If you look at those grades, C+, B-, C+, that's a sell. That's a sell. We only have enough hours for 35 for Matt Sampson right now. But let's do the math. Again, we can only have up to 4 and 5-star players. That's what you guys said. We're going to get 1 right here, I hope. This guy, I'm iffy on. This could be 2. This could be 3. So potentially 3. This could be 4. Oh my gosh. There's 3 4-star gem receivers. That might be 4, guys. That might be 4 right there. These other guys are solid, but they're not crazy. So let's leave them for now, just in case we need them later. That's a good grade. Well, actually, we're already pitching. Sorry. Is this something we could pitch? B-, C+. We probably can. We probably know what this guy wants. We can convert this to a hard sell and 2 green checks and a question. I hope they revamp this. It'd be really fun if this was something different. I think it's that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, man. 3 4-star gems. So it's possible our 4 allowed elite players would be 3 4-star gem receivers and then a 5-star gem defensive tackle. All right, you guys want to give me these rules about how many elite guys I can get. Let's make them count. Okay, let's advance here. Let's see if we got our first ever 5-star commit in our coaching history here. 4-4, man. I can't believe we're at 500. I really thought we would be like 6-2, 7-1 right now. but that's okay. No, 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 no. Guys, we got locked out of both of our 4-star gem receivers because our championship contender grade. You have got to be kidding me. This turns this game into a must-win game, dude. A must-win game because he's on a visit this week. We're fighting with Duke. Will the visit impact still happen if you're locked out? That is going to be something that we're going to learn this week, which is sucks to have to say. So maybe we're not going to get 4-star gems, man. Maybe we might just get 2. Holy smokes, guys. That means next video is going to be more critical than ever that we win that battle for the bronze boot. Hopefully I see you then. Until then, peace out.